What's up, YouTube? You know what time it is. Mighty Fan Time here, coming at you again from the Mighty Kingdom. I know it's been a minute since I had a pickup vid. I have some new stuff in, some jerseys, and of course the hats. Hope everything's going well for all of you. And let's get into this, right? Let's get into the extravaganza yet again from your boy here. All right, so the first one here, shout out to the homie Steven. I got these two beautiful jerseys from him. Fellow collector. He was selling them on Kings of Throwbacks on Facebook, the group. I was glad I saw him when I did, because if I didn't see him then, I wouldn't have him. And I remember when he got this one, and this has been, little story for you, this has been one of the highest on my want list as far as baseball jerseys. And it's not a Phillies jersey, but it is a jersey I've wanted for so long. I've been in like Mitchell and Ness's ear every time they put it. You know, what should we make? I'm saying, hey, you need to make this. I've told people at the store this needs to happen. Now, when they see this, if they see this video, they might make it happen. But I love this jersey. I don't understand why they never made any player from this team in this particular style. Okay, in this jersey, they made the home version, but not the road. And the fun fact there is they won the World Series wearing the road jersey in Oakland back in 1990. So I gave it away, but here it is. Oh my. Now see, you have to understand something. Jersey heads, all right? All right, hey, much love to Mitchell and Ness, but if they don't make a jersey, we make it happen. There's the custom game. So the guy, I remember when Steven showed this jersey in the group, and I was just, oh my God, if you ever sell it, please let me know. And he didn't, but he, I got it from him anyhow. Good thing I saw it when I did. Love this jersey. I've always wanted a Barry Larkin Road Gray 1990 World Series Cincinnati Reds jersey. Just something about it. I love that. Just that big Cincinnati on the front, the American flag. What was it, for Desert Storm, I believe, back in 1990, right? You got the World Series logo on the sleeve. I mean, everything pops on the Road Gray. That's one of the reasons I love Road Gray baseball so much. Just all pops on it. Everything. Patches, numbers, letters, it pops. With that gray as the background, it just pops, right? So they made the home version of this for Larkin and Sabo, and before that for Eric Davis. I have the Eric Davis one. The only one I don't have is Sabo. I don't have the home Barry Larkin because I was holding out. I always wanted the road one. So this is a vintage Wilson that was customized into a Barry Larkin. But it's just beautiful. It really, this just pops. And you got to wonder why. Mitchell Ness, not just Barry, but any of those Reds players from 1990 road. Why didn't they do the road? It just, it pops. So here's the details. So you got that double stitch Cincinnati and the 11. Of course, you got the American flag right there. Look at the cuffs too. Oh, that's too nice right there. Same thing for the neck hole, right? You got that World Series logo. You know I got the fitted for it already. There's that 1990 World Series. So they made the Reds, and they also made recently the Rickey Henderson home version, right, some years ago. That's the only A's one they did for 90. But got the Larkin, everything, of course, double stitched onto the back. Just a beautiful jersey, vintage jersey. Pops, really does. Facts. Mumfu's got me saying facts all the time. Facts! That's facts! Mitchell and Ness should have made that. That's facts! Alright? So here's the next one. Ooh, this is another one. Oh, look at this. Another Barry Larkin. So he was selling them in a set of two. And I love both of them. You got the Mr. Redlegs. This is a vintage Russell. I love the vintage Russell jersey. So Russell made the jerseys, I believe, prior to Majestic. And now, of course, Nike makes them. But, oh, they just really work. They just really work. Larkin. Now, here's the other thing. I love little details sometimes, right? I love the captaincy on jerseys. The hockey jerseys, we see them. We know, right? The hockey jersey, you always see it. But the other sports, when they did it, they should continue to do it. It looks good, right? There's that captaincy for Barry Larkin. Look at it in the Reds logo. Ooh, that's just too much right there. So this is the inaugural season of Great American Ballpark. I do have a Griffey back in on the rack over there with the same patch from the same jersey, same year. And now this, go to the back. You got, of course, the Batterman Larkin triple stitch with the drop shadow. The 11 with that drop shadow. Type of stuff I look for, you know. Patched up jersey, little captaincy on there. I mean, you can't go wrong, right? Can't go wrong with this. Now, so if I remember correct, this was the first alternate red jersey that the Reds wore during this time period. They debuted this one, and it's different. All right, so here's the Mitchell and Ness Ken Griffey. So this is the one they wore after that, okay? So they wore this. This was like a one-year deal, I believe, if I remember hearing that correct. They wore this when they opened Great American Ballpark, and then they did more of this. So you notice the differences, right? The number on the front, the Reds inside the Cincinnati C. The back's kind of similar, but you can see the differences. In the piping, that's double-stitched. That's single-stitched. I mean, either way, these are winners. But this being a little more rare, because you'll see this one more times than you'll see this one out there, out and about. So, you know. But, of course, where did you see this one? You saw it on my eFans channel, okay, here on YouTube. And if you haven't already done so, why haven't you? Please hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you always get alerted to new content from yours truly. And make sure to leave that like. You got to leave that like and leave comments below. Always appreciate it, right? All right, so we go from baseball. So those Barry Larkin, that Barry Larkin set was just crazy. I just, you know, sometimes as a collector, you just luck out. And I feel I lucked out with that one, seeing it when I did. And was able to procure those two jerseys because they are awesome additions to the collection. So this next one, speaking of captaincies, right? So this is the sport you normally see the captaincy in. And, excuse me. So Festive isn't very happy I have this jersey, but at least it's not Crosby, okay? But we got the OV jersey. This is the retro reverse. Kind of funny thing about it is when he was a rookie, he actually wore this jersey with this crest on. It was the white version. They didn't wear the blue one back then because they wore the white with the swooping eagle, and then they wore the black jersey with this Capital logo on as the crest. Shout out to my buddy Mark M. He's got that one. He has like an OV rookie in his collection. I don't, but I have this one, the retro reverse. I actually grabbed this from Pro Image, local Pro Image. Shout out to them. I just, something about it. I saw it and I had to have it. I had to have it in the collection because I liked that sweater when the Capitals wore it back in the day. I have a Peter Bondra blue version with the swooping eagle. I just always thought it was a nice look, and I was glad when the Capitals brought it back as their retro reverse this season. I'm not happy that they beat the Flyers this last week. It didn't go too well for the Flyers against them, but this is a good look. I kind of hope that the Caps just keep wearing this, like going forward as an alternate jersey, because I liked it in the blue version and in the white version that they wore back in the day, but the red, there's just something about that. It looks even that much better. I think it's a good look, and I had to have it for the collection. And this guy's going to be one of the all-time great goal scorers. As a Flyers fan, I know he scored against us more than enough, but it's hard to believe the guy's like 173 goals away from Wayne Gretzky. Are you kidding me? But yeah, I mean, like in 3 or 4 years, he could certainly be right there. So, and he's probably going to play for another at least 3 or 4 years. So. Barring, you know, health and everything, but the guy's a great goal scorer. You have to, you know, respect his game. To have been able to do it as long as he has, you know, it's a tribute to his work ethic. So, had to have that one in the collection. Like I said, I liked it back in the day. I have that Peter Bondra in the hockey. I had the closet back there, so I had to add that one in the collection. Festive's not happy though. I keep that one away from Festive. A diehard Flyers fan. I am too. But Festive, I mean, the orange and black, it's just another level with Festive. Last but not, excuse me, last but not least, got the Mitchell and Ness here, the Archie Manning, okay? The black version. So this is one you don't see as much. You see the white one? I have the white one back in here with the Saints jerseys. But the black one, this is a newer China run. I think they made an older version of this too back in the day, but /71 Archie Manning. I got this for a steal on eBay. Just crazy. It just goes to show you can find great deals. If you just gotta look, you can find great deals. I think this was under $60 shipped for an authentic Mitchell & Ness. So it just goes to show you just have to keep looking. And by the way, speaking of Saints, shout out to Drew Brees. I know he just retired tonight. All-time great. You know, future Hall of Famer for sure. And amazing what the guy did for all those years in New Orleans. You know, San Diego before that. But, you know, you think of the Saints, you got to think of Drew Brees too, right? But you got to think Archie too, because Archie did it first. And, of course, the father of Peyton and Eli. Well, we do miss Eli around here. Boy, as an Eagles fan, I know that the one team Eli always had trouble against. Yeah, you know, Giant fans remember. Right, we saw plenty of Eli face over the years around here. But, yeah, Archie Manning, awesome jersey. Just a simple jersey, but it really pops. Everything is pressed on, nothing stitched. The only thing stitched on this jersey is the jock tag. That is it. Everything else is pressed on. That's how the Saints wore it back then. So, yeah, that's the jersey pickups. I will be picking up the latest and greatest and jersey that I love. I saw it tonight. Sixers won tonight pretty handily against the Spurs, wearing the new earned edition, the bubble earned edition jersey from, you know, that they just debuted tonight. That earned edition jersey. Awesome look. The Liberty Bell on the front of it, it really looks good. They love those cream jerseys. This is like the third time they've worn like a cream as an alternate. But it's supposed to represent, like, I guess, the Declaration of Independence paper or whatever, you know. When they first debuted that color jersey, that's what they had as the reason. I love it. It's an awesome jersey. I will be grabbing it this week. I think the earned edition ones come out on the 18th, so I'm going to order mine off Dix.com. And I look forward to getting it. In fact, I want to give a huge shout out to King Leonidas and Basketball Threads, I believe. I know that's his name on Instagram. I forget if he goes by the same name, or yes or no, on YouTube. But they both kind of combined their forces together, and they came out with their top 10 lists for Nike jerseys. And, you know, they were nice. They want me to join in, and I certainly will. In fact, the funny thing about it is I was going to make the video, and then I saw the Sixers debut that jersey. I'm like, oh, that's definitely going to be in the top 10. But I have to have it in hand. So once I get that jersey in the mail, and with the mail these days, sometimes the packages float around for an extra couple days. But when I get that jersey in hand, I will get a Joel Embiid in it, in the earned edition. When I get that jersey in hand, that's definitely a top 10 for me, for the Nike jerseys. You might see a few Sixer jerseys in there, me being the Sixers fan, but I'll have some other ones too. But I definitely thank you guys, and I will be posting my reply to that top 10 Nike jerseys in the collection when I have that brand new earned edition Sixers. I love that thing. Anything with the Liberty Bell on it, I'm happy. And it's not used enough. Right? The Phillies have it as a logo, but right, the Flyers really, you know, don't. The Eagles don't. But the Sixers, they have it as part of their, you know, as part of their deal. So it was great to see it on a jersey. So when I have that in hand, I will definitely post my top 10 Nike jerseys in the collection. So I thank you guys for wanting me to join in on that. That's great stuff, and great content by you guys. Keep it up. So let's get into the rest of the pickups. They're all hat related. Now listen, right? The fellas from Views from the Vault. And I know you can see me on their channel, Views from the Vault, here on YouTube. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to them. Hit that bell icon to their channel, just like you would for me. Hit the like, right? I have a segment on there every week, the Combo Wombo segment, right? So, but for the fellas, for some of these, you're just going to have to turn around. So some of these hats, like the one I'm wearing right now, is not fitted, but for the collection, I have to have them. They go with jerseys, and there's other reasons too, and I will get into that. But let's show the latest and greatest for my lids collection, right? So we got the Brewers right here. This is a Cooperstown collection, fitted. This one's fitted. But nice, you know, nice hat right there. I got it to go with the Prince Fielder, but I do have another Brewers one on the way, which goes very nice. Goes with the throwback Brewers too, aside from the Prince here. But I did recently see Lids came up with this. Lids has been doing some things. Lids has been getting back into the game. They don't want to sit on the sidelines anymore. Oh, they've been putting out some hats. And they did a recent collection with like a bunch of anniversary side patches. And I saw they did one for the Brewers, which has this patch on the side of the hat. So I had to get it for this. So that one will be coming in the mail eventually. And then I'll have that with, that will be more of the one, I guess, will be the more one I wear with that Prince. But that other throwback one, too, it goes together. Variety. Right? So that one I look forward to getting. And I will share it in the next pickups vid. This one, yeah, it's not fitted. But it's kind of a spring-summer hat. And I am, look, I'm a partial season ticket holder to the Phillies. I just got in. I got a ticket at least for one of the first 19 home games. And then they're going to open it up again for the rest of the, to be able to purchase other tickets for the season. I'll be getting more tickets then. Because, look, I'm just so happy to get back to the ballpark this year. I couldn't go last year, obviously. Look forward to it this year. But I'm a faucet, I do tend to sweat. Maybe you all have noticed. I sweat in the shade, right? I mean, a light like this gets me, okay? So, I don't want to wear some of my better, I'm sweating right now. I don't want to wear some of my better hats when I go to games, right? So, something like this, I can wear it with a throwback jersey. Obviously, it's the old colorway, the old, logo and everything. This is the type of thing I can wear a little better at a ball game, okay? So, I'm not going to wear some of my better fitteds on field or otherwise, style hats or what have you. But this type of stuff, the floppy hats, I mean, this is usually, because, yeah, I mean, this is better sweat material than those, particularly the hats with the white guts. Yeah, that's tough. This one I actually found at Target recently, so yeah, I grabbed it. Primarily to wear in summer of the hot months, and also to wear at some ball games this coming season and future years too. So there it is. I liked it. I think it looks pretty cool. Right there, simple hat right there, but a very nice one. Nice design. This was a recent pickup as well from Marshalls. This is like a flex fit. I love the flex fits. I do. They're comfortable as hell. They got the black guts. I know, the black nasty, as the fellas would say, but still, they're comfortable. The brim is already curved the way I like it, and they're lighter. They're comfortable. I can wear these at ball games and such. So, I haven't had actually a Phillies hat with that particular Champions patch on the side. The 08 Champs, of course. I have some jerseys with the patch on the side, but I've never had the hat with it, so that's a first for me. Phillies on the back. Very nice. Again, this was a Marshalls pickup. So, nice little Phillies hat right there with the 08 Champions patch. This one actually just came in the mail today. This was a Hat Club exclusive. They just dropped it last week. Right there. I wish the Phillies wore this when they opened up Citizens Bank Park. They didn't. They wore the patch on the jersey, but not on the hat. But they should have. This should have been what they wore back in 04. And I do have a Jim Thome Phillies Authentic in the collection with the 04 inaugural Citizens Bank Park season patch on there. So I wanted to get that hat when I saw it available. And there's been some other companies that made this prior, but again, this was a Hat Club exclusive, kind of vintage look with the gray under. You got the white gut. See, this is the type of thing. I can't wear this. If I tried to wear this to a Phillies game in the middle of the summer, I don't know. The whole thing would be sweated up. The hat would be dripping sweat. So yeah. This will not be worn at that time, but I will give it some wears, and just gotta be careful when I wear it, particularly these days when you gotta wear the mask. That's even worse. And I will always say, when you go out, mask up, please, okay? But it's tough after a while wearing that mask. That someone already, it gets even more. But so I always have to remember to bring a towel with me and towel off when I get back in the car, right? Next up, Pro Image, man, shout out to them. They just do some incredible stuff. This was a hat that dropped last weekend, oh goodness, the throwback colorway. I love the icy blue, but it's actually close to their light blue jerseys that they wear, the throwback and the ones they wear now. Love that patch. You need to see this more, the 80 champs patch. It's funny because I showed the 08 champs, now you see the Phillies haven't won a lot, but 08 and 80, right, were the last two, the only two. And this team's been around since 1883. Come on, guys, let's get to it. Still love my Phillies, though. But there's the classic colorway for the Batterman, the squatchy right there, icy blue. God, they killed this hat. This thing is beautiful. Oh, and it was a big seller for them, too. And you can see why. But the white guts, as much as I would love to wear this to the ballpark, I don't think that might be happening. But you never know, right? If it gets cold, maybe take a chance. If not this year, maybe next season or something. And like I said, man, Lids, oh, they want to come back. They're coming back in. They're tired of some of these other companies doing their stuff, and Lids is just kind of waiting on the bench. Oh, they've been putting out some stuff. This one, the St. Patty's, by the way, happy St. Patrick's Day, of course. You see, I got my green. Got one of my Phillies St. Pat's jerseys on, Mike Schmidt. This is probably my favorite one because I love that logo. That's my favorite Phillies logo. So, you know. But this, come on, man. Lids, they're not playing around with the 96 All-Star patch. Again, the Batterman and the St. Patty's colorway right there. Orange under. White guts. Yeah, this. Even the orange New Era flag. But this thing, I got this in store. So, you know, they've been putting a lot of stuff on their site. And then you see them in the store. Ah, goodness, man. Like I said, man, they're not messing around. They're jumping back into the game. This is a great hat. I love this. So this was another Pro Image exclusive. Oh, they killed this one too. The Diamondbacks, that old school Diamondbacks right there, the logo. But look at that. You got the inaugural season on the side. I know that this has been done by different companies, but I always slept on. I just never moved on it quick enough, and they were gone. I know Sports World's done them, right? Different companies, but this, oh, come on. This is just crazy. This is awesome. Batterman in the same colorway. You got the squatchy. And then, oh, you got that teal under? Oh. Oh, hello there. The white cuts, so yeah. But I got Diamondbacks jerseys for this. So this thing. You know, as the combo wombo, that's what you got to do. And believe me, these companies are making it easier than ever to combo wombo, so you don't have any excuses not to, okay? For as much as hats and heat have been coming out of late, right? And then this was, I grabbed this from Pro Image as well in recent weeks. Just one I wanted. It's the Mitchell Ness scripted hat right there, Sixers. Of course, Iverson era, so he's going to go with AI jerseys. Snapback, I know. Mitchell Ness needs to get back in the fitted game. Mitchell Ness, I'll tell you, back in the day, they made some nice fitteds. Nice fitteds. They made this type in a fitted. They made the script hats in fitted. They made the big helmet hats. Oh, the stuff they used to make in fitteds, they need to get back into the game. And I hear they're trying. So we're holding you to this, Mitchell Ness, all right? I know the snaps. Hey, look, I'm not a snap hater, okay? I know, all due respect to the Fitted Society that I'm a part of. I'm a proud member of it. But Mitchell Ness, come on now. It's time to get back in the fitteds too. Anyhow, that is it. There is no more to share. I showed everything of the recent pickups that I have had in recent time. Quite a little variety as usual, right? Little this, little that, little sprinkle this, little sprinkle of that on top of everything. And I thank you all for joining in on this close to 25 minutes of joy here. You saw some, right? You saw the latest and greatest for me. Awesome stuff. You know, I'm always looking. Always looking. So, like I said, I want to get that earned edition Sixers jersey when that debuts for retail-wise on the 18th. And that'll probably be the next jersey pickup. Like I said, I got that Brewers hat coming to go with Prince right there. Trying to think if I have anything. That's it. That's all that's still out there that's floating around. And the Brewers one I just put the order in yesterday, so that hasn't even shipped yet. But anyhow, that is it. That is all to share for now. Like I said, I thank you all for watching in. And as I said before, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, right? Hit the bell icon so you get notified to all future videos by yours truly. Make sure you also join in with me on Views from the Vault, of course, my weekly segment on there, and watch all their videos. Of course, they do a great job in the fellas. I won't wear these snaps for that group, okay? But the fellas always do such a great job, right? Fitted only, of course, with them. And always make sure you tune into their content, right? And now they're on Spotify. My God, they're on Spotify now, right? Views from the Vault. Search them on Spotify. They're doing blogs on, or podcast on there with their show, their big show, weekly show so far. Right, the This Week in Caps on every Saturday night. You never want to miss that. You just never know what you never know what Leon's gonna say, so you have to tune in just for Leon sometimes. He'll throw little comments in there, right? So shout out, of course, to the fellas as always, and shout out to all my buddies, right? All the guys in the group, the Jersey Heads out there, the Jersey Head Society, still going strong, still doing some great things, of course, on the groups on Facebook, here on YouTube. Out and about. It's just great. It's a great community. And yeah, tune into all these guys. They put out great content, you know, on YouTube as well. And, you know, it's work. It's work, but it's a work of passion. I know Rez does great stuff with his videos. King Leonidas, you know, Basketball Threads, all these guys, right? Throwback King, with all those Ebbett Field flannel wonderful jerseys that he gets. You never want to miss. You never want to miss what these guys do. Of course, my buddy Big Slim, too, out there. I hear he may have opened up some packages. So you might see another edition of Slim Pickin' coming up pretty soon. So shout out to you, fam, and shout out to all you guys. Of course, Mark M. doing his stuff there for the Season of the Fan for the Philadelphia Flyers. So you want to tune into him, too. And everyone out there, man, you all stay safe out there. Like I said before, mask up when you go outside. Be safe out there. Be safe and careful. Do what you have to do, the social distancing. We have to still do that. I know with the vaccine, people are starting to get a little, it's okay. No, still social distance. Mask up when you go outside. Do all the things that you have to do. We're going to beat this thing. We're getting there. It's still going to take some work and time, but we're getting there, right? We're getting there. Finally able to go back to some games. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome to get back to the ballpark this season. So look forward to that. But as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. All right, everyone, take care. Bye. And happy St. Patrick's Day.